Guys, it is the Cook and the Coach podcast.
I'm Kenny, I'm the cook.
Baeza, I'm the coach. Welcome back, guys.
If you're watching the YouTube, which is Cook and Coach on YouTube, the Cook and the Coach podcast on YouTube, you will see that I now have that lamp that was behind me. It's gone. I have installed this beautiful hanging light from my ceiling. Never done that before. Did that today. Feeling fucking great. Feeling great.
Are we sure it's not a bird cage?
It looks a little bit like a bird cage, right? It looks like it looks like Tweety Bird should be in there.
Yeah.
And it looks like Sylvester's going to crawl up and he's going to try to eat Tweety Bird, which makes me the granny. But I'm a carpenter granny, dude. I'm feeling great. I have never installed anything into a ceiling before and worked great.
Do you find more satisfaction in these apartment renovations knowing that you're going to be there for another year? Does it feel more like, I'm going to enjoy this for longer?
You know, I was thinking I did have an urge for a little bit there to be like, stop doing the renovation, stop doing this and that. But I was like, fuck that. Even if I'm only here for another month, I still want to make it look nice and enjoy it. Mm-hmm. But now that I know I'm going to be here for another year, it is especially nice. It's like, now I'm thinking like, all right, I've set all like the groundwork to make it really good. And now I want to like get it to the next level. So I did that. Behind the camera now is like I have the hanging planter that I've been working forever for. I might add a picture of it in the video, but it looks sick. I'm super happy with how it looks. So yeah, dude, I'm really happy. How's it going over there? What have you been up to?
I think I mentioned State last episode. One of our girls, the girl who basically shattered the 100-meter hurdle record and other stuff. She's going to nationals in Eugene, Oregon. She's literally going to compete on the same track that the Olympians were competing on this past week.
Oh my God! And this is a girl that you coach?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And then one of my buddies, Tommy, who I was there for his wedding in Okoboji this past weekend. Mm-hmm. Great time, good people, good vibes all around. So his younger brother, who was 17, who won the shot and discus that state, is also going to compete at nationals.
Shit.
And this is the same guy who has like a full ride to the U for football. He's going there. He's 6'7", 280. He's 17 years old.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Does he have gigantism or whatever? Like that's so big.
It's kind of startling how big he is.
That's crazy.
But like, it's funny because he's so massive and like insanely athletic on every level. But he's a 17-year-old. Like, like you talk to him, he's like a 17-year-old. He has a 17-year-old brain, the way you think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. I was thinking about like NBA players, and I feel like they probably are expected to grow up so much faster than everybody else because they look like men so early, and they have so many responsibilities and opportunities so early. They probably have to grow up way faster.
You have to. I mean, especially if you're going to play ball at that level and you have an opportunity to make millions for your family and you have like a 1 in a billion chance to provide like generational wealth and like stability for your family.
Yeah.
Even though you probably never knew that. Like you have to like go from child to adult real quick.
I saw that I think something ESPN maybe posted, and it was back when Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook were on the Thunder and James Harden was coming off the bench, and I think they were like 22, 23 when they were like in the playoffs together. And I was watching that, I was like, that's insane. That's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Like, but they look like fucking men. It's unbelievable.
But they're not.
I know. Yeah, they're young.
Most of those pro athletes that we're watching, they're our age.
I know. Or younger at this point, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much everyone who gets drafted now is a couple years younger than us.
Ali Sultan, who's been a guest on our show, he's going to be on, as of this point, he was on the Late Show with Stephen Colbert a couple nights ago. Hopefully they put the clip out on YouTube or something as well, so everyone can like go back and watch it easily. But that's super huge, so congrats to you, dude. That's super cool.
Congrats, Ali. Like I want to wrap this up in 15, 20 minutes and go home and I can watch it. You know what I mean? Like honestly, literally, because I'm so proud of him. I've been watching Ali's stuff for probably over 3 years now. I've known Ali for about 3 years now.
Wow.
And I've seen him, not the whole time, but I've seen, part of his comedy grind and journey. And and he was gracious enough to Ali's like an established comedian. Like he's had specials. Like he's been on network stuff before, and he makes a living doing this. And he was, kind enough to give us, half hour of his time a few months back on our show. And we love Ali over here. We support him, so we're excited for him, man. It's good to see.
I want to do some shit talking. I want to get angry. I want to get mad. I want to talk.
What do you want to get angry about?
I want to complain about something, Baze. Give me something to complain about.
What do you want to complain? Why do you want to complain? You just signed your new lease. You're building new shit in your house. Everything looks great. Why do you want to complain, Ken?
I like to complain. Today? Everyone likes to complain. Everyone likes to vent. I want something to get mad about.
Okay. How about Free Britney? How do you feel about Free Britney?
Free Britney. Honestly, I'm a little annoyed that all of those fans who are like, Free Britney, were actually right, but it's also kind of cool that they were right. It's kind of like, there would be all these posts like, or like writing in comments like, Britney, if you're reading this, wear an orange shirt in your next live stream. And then she would wear an orange shirt. Or it'd be like, Britney, if you're reading this, like, blink 4 times really fast and we'll know that you're in danger. We're going to save you, Britney. And so she would do, like, blink 4 times. And some people would be like, oh, that was just a twitch. That was just a glitch in the live stream. And other people were like, no, we're speaking to her. I know almost nothing about this except she was, like, got rich and famous super young. And she had some sort of agreement or arrangement with her parents or her dad or something, whoever her guardians were. And it's like a really bad situation, right? Like it's not like equitable or fair for her, and so she has like almost no freedom. I guess that's like the story. And so apparently, recently she came out and she said that like she confirmed all these suspicions that were happening.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. How do you feel about it?
I mean, do I care?
You don't care. You don't really care? I don't know a single Britney Spears song.
Here's the thing. There is a small part of me that doesn't think this thing's real.
The whole thing is fake? Okay, why do you think that?
I don't know. It
just seems like preposterous or what?
Kind of.
Okay, elaborate. Like you think she's just trying to get like another few minutes of fame?
There's a documentary. But like we know she was like certifiably crazy.
Sure.
Like if you want to argue the fact that like her conservatorship made her that way, okay, I see what you're coming from. But like at the same time, it's like, do I have hard like concrete like foolproof evidence this is real?
Yeah. No, I nor do I. The only reason I care about it at all is that it's annoying. It was so annoying hearing about all the Free Britney people, and now it's kind of annoying that they were right, but also kind of interesting that you could like send messages or whatever.
But why is it annoying that they're right? Because I agree with you. But why is it annoying that they're right?
It's annoying that they're right because it's like when someone makes a good point, but they say it in an annoying way, and you're like, I don't even want to agree with you. Like, you argue with someone just because they said it in a stupid way. It's like, for fuck's sake. Whatever you just said, I didn't like how you said it.
Oh.
No. And then it turns out that, like, someone way smarter and more personable says the same thing. You're like, well, for fuck's sake. I've been walking around with bad information just because I was pissed off about how someone said something.
It's the way they're saying it, not what they're saying.
Exactly. But I don't know. It's kind of like sending secret messages. That's kind of fun. Like communicating in a Morse code or invisible symbols, and that's kind of interesting. But otherwise, I don't give a fuck about her. I've never listened to a song by her. I wish her well. I don't give a fuck.
You know why I think it's partly annoying? It's because it's just another like filthy rich, like airheaded blonde who gets all the sympathy in the world. Right. And we hate to see it. Yeah. Yeah. Even though she's deserving of it and she needs our attention and empathy.
Sure. But it's like, God. Fucking
It's
okay.
And listen, I like Britney's music, so I don't hate Britney. But it's another blonde white girl who's preppy and about all the bubblegum pop shit.
Mm-hmm.
Who's getting, I don't know. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I know what you mean. But besides that, I feel like neither of us care about Free Britney. Is that fair to say?
I tried getting fired up about it in another conversation, and I just lost steam.
Okay, let's move on then. Let's think of something else. Baze, what's something you want to get mad about? We'll take turns.
I don't know. Get me fired up. What? I just think I'm fired up about this week. There's honestly nothing I'm fired up about this week. Okay,
you texted me something about Kamala Harris being in South America, and I know nothing about that. What was that about?
We can sink our teeth into this.
Okay, I literally have no idea what this is about.
So Kamala Harris goes, I don't know what country in Central America. Listen, to all my Latino people, you know I love you, but I don't know which country it is. She goes down to some country below the border. And she's telling them, hey, we don't want your people to come in our country. So let's make your country better so your people don't have to invade ours. Which is like the total 180 from what she was saying during the presidential campaign.
Really?
Which goes to show,
isn't that more of a conservative type stance a lot of the time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, so you're just full of shit. Oh, okay. Oh, you really don't care about these people. Okay, I see what it is now. All right, Kamala Harris, I see you.
Yeah, dude, that's so annoying.
And I love she's getting hate from everyone. From her own party.
Oh, she is?
From the other party. From everyone in Venezuela. The president, the people. Like, literally no single person's on her side. And they're all bashing her. And it's kind of fun.
Dude, I've taken a break from watching any political stuff, and it feels nice. I got tuckered out, and I'm taking a break. You know, I'm just trying to be nice to people, be responsible and good to the people in my life. If an old lady needs help crossing the street, I'll help her out. You know what I mean? But have I ever done that? No, I've never had the opportunity. But the point is, like, I don't think I've ever even had the opportunity to help an old lady across the street. I've also never thrown my jacket on a puddle so someone could walk across without getting their shoes wet.
Okay, now I'm fighting about this. That's such bullshit.
Yeah, it is bullshit.
Hold on. So, in what okay. Oh. In what day and age? Wait. Hold on. I'm trying I'm not. Ken, you got fired up. Okay.
We found it. You get fired up, then I'll get mad too. Yeah, like, the guy who is like expected to throw his nice coat on a puddle. So like the cliche is that the guy throws it.
They just pick it up and put it back on?
Yeah, you just ruined a jacket. You just ruined a jacket. If it's suede, it's done.
Does the guys put it back on?
Yeah, and then you have to walk to like a restaurant.
Because the woman can't walk around the shit?
Yeah, why not just go around?
You can't walk around 3 feet?
Yeah, and it's like, I saved you time.
What do you mean?
It's like, I saved you time. It's like, oh, no. Instead of just walking around this puddle, here's what we're going to do. We're going to stop so I can take off my jacket, throw it down,
such bullshit.
And then it'll be easier for you to walk on the jacket in your high heels over the puddle.
No sense. No sense.
It's so stupid.
It's so stupid.
Just go around. Also, if there's a puddle, there's a good chance it was raining. How many times are you gonna have to throw down your jacket? And how many times is the person's shoes gonna get wet anyways?
And how big is this puddle?
Yeah, how big is this puddle? Yeah, what size of the puddle is it where it's like it's the perfect size for a jacket to go over, but way too big to walk around and way too small not just to immediately. You know, it's like it's ridiculous.
Is this still a thing? It's not a thing anymore.
It can't be a thing. Maybe it was never a thing. Did anyone ever do this?
There's no way. I refuse to believe a man did this back then.
Who was the cuck?
Who did this?
Who got stepped on so much in their relationship that they would let the person step on their coat?
ladies in the comments, we need you to comment right now, immediately in the comments.
Yes.
Would you want your man to lay down his coat for you on a puddle so you can walk on his jacket over the puddle?
And was there ever a time when that even happened? Let us know. I can't, because all I can think of, there's a scene in a Charlie Brown cartoon where he throws his jacket on a puddle for a girl. But I never have seen it even in an old movie. I just know it's a cliche to do.
That came out like the 50s.
Yeah, well, that cartoon probably came out in the 70s. But I'm just
terrible denim? Yeah, throw your bad denim on a puddle.
That's what I'm saying. What jacket would you want? Like maybe a rain jacket, but rain jackets weren't good back then.
No, not back then.
Right. And now you would never want to throw like you wouldn't want to throw like an REI rain jacket or any of the super expensive ones just on the concrete in the wet, and then have someone with shoes
10 feet around, bitch.
Step on it and just scrape it and get it muddy. And then, assuming it's raining, you have to go back. You're like drenched and you're just muddy. And then now she's embarrassed to be with you because you're all dirty. Or is she proud of that because you?
Or do you just hold it? Do you just hold it like a wet noodle?
Like a wet noodle, yeah, yeah, like some linguine.
This makes me upset.
Who was doing some of those stupid ones?
Who was doing this? Was it ever done?
Yeah.
And do women expect this today?
I'm gonna guess women don't expect it. Do you think if you were going on a date, would you ever do something like pulling like a door? No, like holding a door for someone or like closing the car door for someone. Would you do any of those types of gestures? Because some of those are like sometimes it's nice, sometimes it's not nice. It seems like in the South it's like more of like a courteous type thing. In cities it's maybe like less acceptable.
It's like a date.
Sure. Yeah, it's like a nice date. You guys got dressed up.
It's like a nice date. Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, hold the door for her, open the car door for her, pull out her chair, like everything. Pull all the stops. Yeah.
Nice. I think that's a nice thing to do.
Pour a glass of wine for her. I'll ask her. I'll order for her if I know where her order is, like all that stuff. Like, I'll do the whole gentleman thing.
Sure. I think
it's
I think
more
if
of
you
like
can
a casual
pull it off,
like hangout.
Yeah.
Like some of those things might slide a little bit.
Yeah.
But if it's like, hey, this is like a first date, we're going to like a nice restaurant, like, yeah, all stops. Yep.
Right. Yeah. I think that's the way to do it. Now, I've never had a girl do that for me. They've never like
I wouldn't want that. Makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah. But do you think that's how they feel sometimes? Do you think that's how some girls feel?
Some girls are on some like they're too feminist.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need a man to open a door for me. It's like, okay, I'm just trying to be nice.
It's like a nice gesture.
If you don't want me to open a door for you, guess what? I won't.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you're mean about it, I'm just trying to be a gentleman or whatever that means these days.
Yeah.
But
I think it can just mean like going out of your way to do nice things for your partner. I think that can be what it is.
Yeah,
then
for sure.
If they're like, oh, that doesn't feel like a nice thing, don't do that, I guess. But yeah, I kind of like some of those nice things are nice though. Like, so I think it's some of those classic moves. They're like good go-tos. I think. Jumping into Kenny's Kitchen for a sec, I got to be a part of this really cool food series on this larger food page on YouTube called Eater. They're like a kind of a food magazine website, big resource. They do a lot of food videos, and they have a series called Smoke Point, and it seems to be a lot about like grilling, smoking food, all that kind of outdoorsy cool stuff. So if you literally just go on YouTube and search Eater Vinai, so Eater EATER space and then Vinai VINAI, you're gonna find the chef that owns and runs the restaurant that I work for, Chef Yia Vang. He's like the executive chef. And I got to be part of the video. It was really cool. We showed off like some cool different like Hmong cooking stuff. And I'm only in it for a little bit, but it was cool. I actually like they put my name up at one point and you can see me kind of helping set up and like, helping prepare stuff a little bit. So it was cool. Definitely if you're interested in like food stuff, check it out, support it. leave a like, leave a comment, share it, and then tell people about it. Support the restaurant. It was pretty fun.
Dope. And what's the name of the channel again?
Eater. EATER. They're a bigger one.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're kind of, I think they're kind of trying to do what Bon Appetit was doing for a while there.
Oh, sure.
Just with
Yeah.
Because Bon Appetit, we talked about this, had some controversy, and so I think some people stopped watching for a little bit there. I think they're kind of coming back now, but yeah, so it's pretty sick. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, leave a comment if you see me. It's a little bit better than a Where's Waldo. I've been in certain videos where it's like a Where's Waldo situation, like you have to like zoom in.
No, we can clearly see you. Like there's like a text with your name there. Like
yeah, you can actually see a little bit, so that's fun. So check that shit out. Share it. Also, if you share it on like Instagram, tag Haymarket Pantry, tag me at KPMartin2. Tag the restaurant, get the word out. It was a sick one. They also have the video on Eater's Instagram page if you want to just share it directly on there. The full Instagram TV of it is on that as well. So
dope.
I'll also share it on my Haymarket Pantry page the day this episode comes out, so y'all can find it there too.
For my Coach's Corner, I've been doing a lot of content with Power Blocks. They are a Minnesota company, but they're internationally known. They're branded as like the world's best dumbbell. Basically, it's like a dumbbell, but like you can adjust the weights within the dumbbell. So if you want to make it lighter, you can make it lighter by adjusting the clip. If you want to make it heavier, you do the same thing with the clip there. And then they have kettlebells that are kind of the same concept. And I've been doing a lot of content for them the last couple months. And this past week, we kind of started releasing a lot more of that content. So if you go to @PowerBlocks Dumbbells on their Instagram page, and then Just Minneapolis, shout out to Justin Rice lately doing content with him as well. If you go to just.minneapolis, MPLS, you can find a lot of content there too. So go check out those pages, like, comment. I'm all over them right now. If you go to powerblock.com, I'm over the website too. If you look at some of the pictures or some of the articles, I'm in there. And there's more content to come. And there's more sponsorships and collaborations to announce in the next coming weeks here. So I'm excited for all that.
Very exciting.
Yeah, go check it out, guys.
Yeah, and me and Baeza are cooking up some stuff too. We're trying to make some improvements to the podcast. Some cool new ideas we're gonna be working on. So stay tuned for that too. You can share.
Yes.
You can find us Instagram @CookandCoach pod, on TikTok @CookandCoach. Leave us comments, give us likes, share it on your social media so people can like see it, like tell people about it. DM like a clip to someone if you think it's funny, and just save the video if you want. Like just get the word out if you like the funny stuff that we put up.
Guys, Instagram @CookandCoachPod, YouTube, TikTok @CookandCoach. My personal page, all my stuff, all my social medias @Baeza Tinsaya, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Constant uploads right now for everything, and more content and partnerships to come in the future, but those will be announced later on.
Yeah, so I'm on @Haymarket Pantry on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You can check that out for my food stuff. I'm also on all three of those @KennyMartinMusic. Thanks for listening, y'all.
Guys, we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.